Hey everybody, welcome to day 14 of 365 days of gratitude. So tonight I want to talk to you about the differences between loneliness and aloneness. That was an interesting one for me today because I really never thought about the two different ones, and there is quite a difference. So I want to read you the difference. So aloneness is actually having positive feelings, practicing uneasiness, and being able to be stronger with yourself. Where loneliness comes from not having connection with people, right? So let's talk about that for a second. So loneliness is, maybe I'm lonely because I'm sick and I have something that people can't relate to, so I can't talk to them. Or maybe aloneness is because I'm married and I'm not happy, but I've presented this image of being happy, and so I can't talk to my friends, let alone my husband or my wife. Loneliness could be in a job. I'm up so high, I fear that if I say anything, people are going to look at me differently. Or vice versa, maybe I'm different than everybody, but I'm afraid to say I'm different and sing a different tune because I'm afraid of rejection. So loneliness comes in a lot of different ways. And, I was thinking, how do you do this? How do I do this? How do I work on loneliness? And I work on loneliness through aloneness, for sure. And aloneness, building my aloneness, is being okay with myself. I do that through journaling. I do that for listening to music like this. It's a great song, by the way. I do it through meditating and reading books. And I just try to really build my self-worth that way. And then dealing with the loneliness also, because we're packed animals, I do that through going out and making connections with others. So you have to be vulnerable. You got to let people in. You got to tell them how you're feeling. And, work through it and have some support. And so that's the big one, being vulnerable. So tonight, I'm going to be vulnerable. Hate being vulnerable, but I'm going to be vulnerable. My loneliness comes through my personal life, and I struggle. I struggle hard with it. There's times where it's really hard for me, wondering if I'm ever going to find that partner that I want. Times where I don't have anybody to really talk to about certain things when I want to be able to talk to someone. So that's me being vulnerable and telling you tonight, and I do work through all of that, as I just said, through the things that I was just talking to you about. And I'm going to leave you with a little quote, because I didn't want to leave you with a quote on loneliness, but I want to leave you with a quote on how to find people that can help you with your loneliness. So the ones who notice the storm in your eyes, the silence in your voice, and the heaviness in your heart are the ones you need to let in. So I hope tonight, me being vulnerable with you, you can look at your loneliness and let somebody in. Thank you. Have a good night.